To get started up against this last. Ugh. Ick, did you touch me? No, I don't think I did, but okay. Yes, there's one new Pokemon on this route. It is Jigglypuff. Using the Moonstone to evolve it for it to become Wigglytuff. And oh yeah, I would also like to point out in this game, Jigglypuff has like freaking demon eyes. Like, look at those things. It looks like a freaking satanic vampire. Yeah, but as I was saying about Jigglypuff, which is a new Pokemon on this route, it's could evolve the Wigglytuff via a Moonstone, and it could learn some pretty good moves like Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Ice Beam. Not a bad Pokemon, but not a great Pokemon. Certainly usable. I will not personally be using it. I have another normal type in mind. And that's my last Thunder Shock. Fan-fucking-tastic. And now we can critical hit. That's it? Yeah, it is. Give me $200, bitch. I forget if there's an item in here. Oh yeah, and if you're playing Fire Red and Leaf Green, this is right when you'll get access to the Nidoran and Sandshrew. I thought I had that in my notes that it wasn't available until by Cerulean City. God. So much Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green engraved into my mind. Okay, yeah, so back to what I was saying. In Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can't get access to this. Is when you'll first get access to the right male and female, but obviously we just got that. But apparently, since Sandshrew is available now, so Sandshrew evolves in Sand/Slash fairly early on, about level 21. Very good Pokemon. You'll get access to Dig, which in this game is 100 power. Later on, very defensive. Probably better. It's always good, but it's probably the best, and like it's at its best in this game. Decent speed, really good bulk and attack. Honestly, like compared to other like ground or rock, let's just pure ground tanks in the game, it does well. It does something that being one of those physical tanks with high attack and have good speed to boot and a pretty solid move pool, being able to learn good moves like Submission, Earthquake, Slash, and then Fire Red and Leaf Green moves like Brick Break. That's a pretty handy Pokemon, I will say. I was actually heavily debating using it on my team. I'll sit this lady and say, ouch, I tripped over a rocky Pokemon Geodude. Yeah, we still losing our battle against Brock. Now, if you're playing Fire Red and Leaf Green, there's like a berry here. Yeah, definitely have to do Fire Red and Leaf Green one day. So I'm going to heal up now. And there we go. Alright, yeah, Quitella is looking pretty good right now. Oh yeah, this guy. Okay, if you talk to this guy, he's talking about... this guy. I remember this guy now. So if you give him $500, he will give you a Magikarp. So Magikarp evolves is pretty much the weakest Pokemon in the game, statistically with the lowest stat pool, until level 20, where it evolves into Gyarados, which is a water and flying type, which never gets any flying type moves, and still to this day doesn't. It was originally supposed to be a dragon type, but because there's no dragon type moves other than Dragon Rage, meaning that there's no damage moves, it would have had no weakness. So it's water and flying, very powerful physical attacker. Special is not the best, but very powerful physical attacker. I could still learn a lot of good moves. Very destructive. I will not be personally using it, but highly recommend it. Yes, I think I'm going to go start on Mount Moon here. Get this item. TM12. If you're playing Fire Red and Leaf Green, this will be Bullet Seed, but in this game it is Water Gun, which I always found to be very useless. Because, you know, Squirtle gets Water Gun leveling up, so, and what's his face, his name? Crap, Magikarp can't even learn it, so it would have been good if they could make Magikarp learn, you know, have it, be able to use the move that you just got to it, but now I guess that would make too much sense. I'm not going to be covering the Mount Moon Pokemon. This process I've already had to cover 3 over there, and this isn't really like the primary Mount Moon section. But the Pokemon we get here are Zubat, Paris, Geodude, and Clefairy. So there's 4, and yet I keep saying this, a few of which I really did consider using on my team. Actually, yeah, I'm going to start using Quick Attack for some of these, so I don't want to burn through all of Quitella's Thunder Shocks. But Weedle, I don't want to get poisoned, because being poisoned is an absolute bitch. The big kahuna, or kakuna, sorry. Yeah. I really need to start taking better notes on this game, because I base pretty much all my info off Fire Red and Leaf Green, which is the game I primarily played, so really should take better notes for this. Utella, level 17, moving up in the world. You got me. Damn right I did. Let's see how happy Quitella is. Up. Nope. Get him, Quitella. Yeah, but I will be like covering Zubat, Geodude, Clefairy, and Paris in another episode. So I already did 3 today, so I feel like that's kind of like an overload. Let's see how. Yeah, Pikachu is just raving right now. Let's see what we got. Another Zubat. Yeah, I'm gonna start ignoring these things. Yeah, repels are not available yet. They are very good. What they do is you use them, and as long as you're higher level than the strongest possible Pokemon, you will not run into wild Pokemon. So, like, since Pikachu's stronger than anything that could possibly show up here, if I used a repel, I wouldn't run into anything. So, like, let's say like the highest possible Pokemon was like a level 17 Clefairy, then I could run into those. It would actually reduce the chance. But those would be the Pokemon I can still run into. So, Repel wards off wild Pokemon. You're not going to deal with their crap, so it's very useful. And Sing, actually, fun fact about Sing in this game, the turn you wake up actually takes a turn, so Sing is a lot more annoying. Yeah, when I said normal type, I felt like that was kind of hinting towards Clefairy. It is not. But, you know, Clefairy, I'm going to handle it next episode, but I really think it's just a better version of Jigglypuff, in my opinion. I think it's bulkier, learns the same moves, hell, even evolves from a Moonstone. Parahax. Quick Attack. Yeah, I guess really this entire Let's Play guide has just been me spamming Thundershock. I lost. I also want to go over the sign here. I think it's funny. Beware, Zubat is a bloodsucker. So that's actually based off of like this bat. Like not all bats are bloodsuckers. Very few are. It's called like the vampire bat, which is in the rainforest, like in some like rainforest somewhere. So, you know, I can just imagine like a bunch of Zubats freaking just like swarming you, freaking like murdering you, sucking all your blood. That just sounds terrifying. That I don't think it even says in its Pokédex that it's bloodsucker. So. Yeah, Mount Moon's probably going to take about 2 parts, so I'm going to save right here, and I will see you guys next time. Oh yeah, and also beware to look at my link in the description below to see all my grades and my Pokemons and the battles.